Welcome back to the Happy Hour, guys, and welcome back to Lee, Massachusetts, and Trader Moe's. One of the great things about being Happy Hour, guys, is that we get to check in on friends of ours over time, because we've been doing this for a while. And Josh, the last time we were here in Lee, this didn't even exist. Tell us first your name and your position, and tell us about where we are and what's going on.
Josh Cohen. Some people call me Mo, although I do not go by Mo. But yeah, this is my little beer world here.
Let's get on the Wayback Machine real quick and go back to 4 years ago and take a look at Moe's, which has become one of our favorite craft bars in the universe. So let's have a look at Moe's.
I am Johnny Snitchin.
Johnny, I noticed that you are wearing a personal flotation device.
I am. Safety first when drinking. Safety first.
Because you might fall into...
Anything.
Cheers, everyone.
Welcome back to the Happy Hour, guys, and welcome to Lee, Massachusetts, in the Berkshire Mountains. Behind me is Moe's.
We are behind the bar here at Moe's with Josh Cohen, who is the owner and chief bottle washer and mayor and all things of Moe's.
Toilet bowl scrubbing, sweeping, mopping, stocking, ordering, bartending. Well, lots happened in the last 4 years. Obviously, we're standing in Trader Moe's, which was just a concept at the time.
Yeah.
But we figured we're here in this building. The bar's in the back of the building. And so we decided to open up a sister operation. The laws in Massachusetts do not allow for us to sell anything to leave the premises at the bar. So this was our way to get beer into people's hands and let them take it home and try it in the comforts of their own home.
And you have a high-end bottle shop here. You've got stuff here that we have a hard time finding in many of the large cities in the world.
Yeah.
You've got some great stuff.
There's not a dog in the house. So to speak.
Except the ones that are supposed to be dogs,
Exactly.
like, you know.
Yeah, we don't have all the beer in the world, but the beers that we do have are the best beers that we can get our hands on that we know to be in demand, current, hip, and good. So we have a little bit of something for everybody, and because we don't carry every beer under the sun, we've done a lot of the work for you.
4 years ago, we were here, and Moe's was sort of this craft outpost in Western Massachusetts. And since then, now you've got a brand new craft brewer right here. How big is Lee, by the way? Lee's how big as far as the
about
town?
4,500 people.
So 4,500 people, you got a craft brewer right here in town now.
We do.
Right? Is that Glass Bottom?
Glass Bottom is here in town.
Okay.
Big Elm is just down the street in Sheffield.
And these happened within the last couple of years.
Yeah, they've all popped up since we've been in business. Glass Bottom is only a couple years old. But one thing we've been able to do in here is pretty nice. Put a local cooler in.
Got a local cooler. How far can this go? Right? How far can craft go? You've seen it go, explode in ways that I didn't think was going to happen last time I was here. How much further can things go?
Well, I think what's happening is there's plenty of beer out there. There's almost too much beer out there, which is why we whittled down our selections for our own business purposes and for the public's browsing purposes.
Right.
But as the craft beer world continues to expand, the good guys keep getting better. There's a lot of new entries into the marketplace. They're finding their way. But what's really exciting is there's a lot of people turning 21 now that have never...
Because we're kind of like craft immigrants, really. We didn't start in craft. We came to it. We discovered it. There are kids now that are like craft natives. They grew up here.
It's their 21-year-old
That's amazing.
rite of passage is to jump right into craft beer. And they're really lucky. If you like chicken noodle soup and you're willing to eat Campbell's chicken noodle soup, you should come try some homemade chicken noodle soup.
Right.
So that's basically what this amounts to.
You remember that the website for this particular business enterprise is noCoorsLight.com. And there is a particular story because back in the day when you started this, back when Lee and Western Massachusetts was kind of a craft beer wasteland.
Coors Light was the drink of choice around here for all the locals. As we opened the bar, customers were coming in and requesting a Coors Light, and we simply didn't carry it. It's not a battle cry. We have nothing against Coors Light. We just flat out don't carry it, and thus the no Coors Light. One day, somebody suggested we make a website, and I was bartending, and it was quite busy, and I didn't have time, so he offered to do it at the bar for me, and when it was time to come up with a domain name, he asked me what we were going to call it. I looked on the wall, I saw my No Coors Light sign, and we turned it into NoCoorsLight.com.
So because the sort of theme of this episode is, looking at how far we've come, do you still get the same number of people coming through the door asking for larger macro-style brews?
Absolutely not. Only in the summer when tourists can sort of stumble in accidentally, they might just blurt out a request that we can't facilitate. But 99% of those people, once we explain what we're doing, jump right in and participate in our game.
But on the other side of that, the really awesome side from our perspective is that I can stumble in here and say, might you have a bottle of Bourbon County Stout lying around somewhere? You might actually be able to say yes.
Well, might, yes.
And that's pretty astonishing.
We've added 4 more taps. We put in a tap board. Come on in, folks. We're filming for a TV show.
But it still feels very much like it felt when,
Yeah,
when
same
we were here
feel.
before.
No, we got more stuff. It's all pertinent to the cause. The new tap board's been a big help for us. More importantly, exciting for me, I bought a new beer cooler, a big one.
Nice.
That keeps everything at perfect temperature. We can load it with any beer we want, and we can pick whatever beer we want to pour on any given day.
Well, and the dirty little secret of this part of the retail business is the coolers and the lines, right? People don't talk about it. Clean, making sure your lines are clean and making sure your cooler is exactly right so you get the beer right in the right temperature.
It's like owning a model airplane. We gotta take off, fly, and land every day. And every morning we gotta come in and
Your penchant for metaphor,
make sure it's gonna fly.
it's awesome. Come on home, come to Moe's. It's a good thing. Josh, it's always a pleasure. We're going to hang out some more, but it's always a pleasure having you on the show. I just want you to know that. You're one of our favorite people.
Hey, you're one of my favorite people. It's always great to have you guys come out here.
Right on, right on.
It's a lot of fun, and glad you're able to make the Berkshires one of your homes.
It is one of our true pleasures. And honestly, if you're anywhere close to Moe's and Trader Moe's, and you should come through the door and talk to this gentleman and meet the people that he hires and the people that he employs in this town, get to know Lee, and enjoy some really, really great beer. So we'll see you guys next time. And Josh, thank you so much.
Thanks, Jay. Appreciate it.
Cheers. Cheers, everybody. We may never leave.